Moving into the mistake I found in social media. The first mistake I found in social media is I collect smile and then I give them away. So the mistake is smile. I is singular, so the smile should be smiles. The second mistake I found is I has already made a big mistake. The correct sentence is I have already made a big mistake. The third mistake I found is always she was in my heart. The correct structure should be she always in my heart or she was always in my heart. Adverbs like always typically come before the verb, so the corrected version maintain proper syntax and subject-verb agreement. The next mistake is these doors are holding back the storm surge of Hurricane Ned is related to the use of the present participle holding with the plural noun doors. The corrected sentence will be these doors are holding back the storm surge of Hurricane Ned. By adding the verb are, we create proper subject-verb agreement. Moving on, the next mistake is when my fans sports me in public. There's a subject-verb agreement error. The word sports is incorrect because it doesn't match the plural subject fans. The correct verb form to agree with the plural subject is sport. The last mistake I found from a conversation. The incorrect sentence is mine still pending. Me too. The subject-verb agreement error is the first part. The corrected version is mine still pending. Me too. That's all from me. Thank you.
They never even care about nothing should be changed to they never even cared about anything. These two phrases are wrong because they don't have a ed at the end of the verb. They never do anything about it should be corrected to they never did anything about it. So these sentences is wrong because did is the past tense of the verb do. So since these sentences should be in simple present tense, that's why the verb do is changed to did in the sentences to show that this is a simple past tense sentence. It takes some time to digest that should be corrected to I took some time to digest that. This is wrong because this sentences is in the simple past tense. So take is simple present tense while took is simple past tense. We sees a movie last night at my home, but it should be corrected to we watched a movie last night at my home. This is wrong because first the choice of verb sees is not suitable in the sentence. It should be watched. And also these sentences tells us that it has already happened. So the verb watch should have an ed at the end, making it watched. So the view from my window are amazing is changed to the view from my window is amazing. Okay, the verb are is changed to is because the noun view is a singular subject. Okay? So clever squirrel jump one day fall to the ground also is wrong. The correct one should be clever squirrel will jump one day will fall to the ground also. This is wrong because will should be added to the verb jump and fall because the sentences shows us that it's an event that will occur in the future through the phrase one day. Finally, the sixth attachment with this simple future tense error. Okay, tomorrow we dances all night long is wrong and should be corrected to tomorrow we will dance all night long. The verb will is a verb that forms a simple future tense. So the phrase tomorrow in the sentences shows that this sentence will occur in the future. So that's why will is used to show that these sentences will be occurring in the future. That is all from me. Thank you.
Past tense errors from the social media. So firstly, it says that probably the toilets ate wet and the pipes are not working. The sentence already shows that incorrect sentences and incorrect words in the pattern. So they mention at, which is ate, which is something not related from the sentences, and it does not apply those pattern speech such as a subject, object, and verb. So from here, the subject we can see is toilet, object is pipe, and then the verb is wet. But from here, the whole sentences is wrong and they apply past tense verbs in the sentences. The correct sentence should be the toilet are wet and the pipe are not working. That is the correct sentences, which never represent any past tense verb and is all mentioned as a present tense verbs, as people misuse past tense verbs in the sentences. So from there, it looks very jumbled up the sentences and doesn't make a proper pronunciation for other people to read it, and it's not a correct sentences given.
A very good day to Dr. Ali and my fellow teammates. My name is Kanada Priya Ramesh. For my part, I will be explaining about the mistakes that I found in the social media platform, and I'll be explaining the corrected version of the sentences as well. In this part of sentence, they stated something they had experienced before another event in the past. Here, been should be replaced had been to maintain past perfect tense consistency. In this Facebook comment, the part of the sentence should use the present perfect tense. I have been married to indicate an action that began in the past and still relevant in the present. In this sentence, in terms of tense, the corrected sentence uses the past perfect tense would have told, which appropriate for expressing an unreal situation in the past. For this last sentence, for this comment, he have married up to 15 wives has a perfect tense error. Have should be replaced with had to match the action that had happened. That's all from me. Thank you.
Continuous tense, I have gathered 6 errors online. The first one is take the sentence. I'm sat on the edge. Notice the missing to be for the continuous tense. It should be I am sitting on the edge. This represents the pattern that the present continuous tense must follow. And next, I'm just want to say the pattern here is off. I just wanted to say. Remember the pattern: subject plus to be plus present participle. Past participle. There's a pattern in this again that we must follow. Example is you're talking way too much. That's the present continuous tense in action. You're and talking follow the pattern perfectly. Moving on, let's correct. Tell you rejoin to until you rejoin for clarity. See how the pattern fits. Will be placed for future action. The will be placed is it determines the future of the action, future action. And another one is going to keep running. We change it. Well, it's going to be keep running. I change it to they are going to keep running. They are going to keep running. Remember, they are or they are is they are in contraction form, fitting the pattern nicely. Finally, it makes a cozy atmosphere. That's not quite right. It should be. It is making a cozy atmosphere. Notice how is and making follow the pattern of the present continuous tense. That's all from me. Thank you, sir.